Hi everyone, welcome to Cook Stacy Cook. Today I would like to share my chicken and onion stir-fry recipe with you. This is another quick and tasty dish you can add to your easy dinner recipe collection. The chicken is tender and juicy. The sauce is flavorful and appetizing. Serve this with some rice and the sauce will make the rice very tasty. Let me show you how I make it. We will start by preparing 6 slices of ginger and finely mincing 5 cloves of garlic. Then cut 6 green onions into 2-inch sections. Keep the pieces from the stem part and the leafy part separate because we will use them at different times during cooking. Next, cut about 1½ onion into large strips. Please take the time to separate the layers of onion now. This is important because we will stir fry the onion very briefly and there won't be enough time to separate this much onion in the pan. Now the chicken. You can use skinless chicken breast or chicken thigh. Simply cut it into slices. Then marinate it with soy sauce, oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, some water, a little bit of baking soda and sugar, some white pepper powder and cornstarch. Mix it up evenly. And then mixing a touch of sesame oil. The last thing we need to prepare is some chicken broth and cornstarch mixture. Simply add cornstarch to cold chicken broth and stir until all the cornstarch dissolves. You can substitute the chicken broth with water. And please note, I am using unsalted chicken broth. If you use regular chicken broth, you may need to add less soy sauce during cooking. Now we are ready to cook. Add some oil to a hot pan over medium-high heat. When the oil is hot, add a touch of sugar and salt to the oil, and immediately add the onion to the pan. Stir fry the onion for about 30 seconds. Then add a touch of rice wine. The rice wine will elevate the flavor of the onion. If you cannot use wine in your cooking, you can skip it. Give the onion a few more quick tosses to let the alcohol evaporate, and we can remove it from the pan. Now add a little more oil to the pan if needed. Then add the ginger slices to the oil. Let the ginger sizzle in the oil briefly to release some flavor. Then add the stem part of the green onion, the minced garlic, and the chicken to the pan. Spread the chicken out and let it pan fry until the bottom is slightly golden brown. Then stir it to turn most of it over and add the touch of rice wine at this time. Again, you can skip the wine if you cannot use wine in your cooking. Stir fry the chicken until most of it looks cooked on the surface. Then season it with some oyster sauce, a touch of sugar, and some dark soy sauce. Continue to stir fry the chicken until the color looks even. Now we can add the chicken broth and cornstarch mixture. Make sure you stir up the mixture before adding it to the pan because cornstarch tends to settle on the bottom. The mixture will quickly boil and thicken up into a sauce. When you see the sauce thickens up to this consistency, we can add the onion, the leafy part of the green onion, and some crushed black pepper to the pan. Turn off the heat at this time, and all we have to do now is give everything a few more quick tosses to mix it together and we are done. Look at this beautiful chicken and onion stir fry. Doesn't it make you want to have a bite of it right now? The chicken is tender, juicy, and full of flavor. The onion is cooked just right, so it's still crisp but doesn't taste raw. This is a very delicious and appetizing dish, and I sincerely recommend you give it a try. If you find today's video useful, please share it with your friends and family. Let me know your thoughts about this recipe in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.